What's up, everybody? Hope y'all are doing good. See, y'all, something that I've had a lot of people ask me ever since I've started doing YouTube. Before I started this YouTube channel, I never ever would have imagined that people would be asking me this. But there's a lot of people that have asked me if I have OnlyFans or if I'm going to make one. And the answer to that is no. That's just not for me. And, the people that do that, more power to you. I mean, you have balls. And to sit and post pictures of yourself like that, which, I mean, I know that's not the only thing you post on OnlyFans, but, I kind of got what people have meant by asking me, if I have one. But, if you are into posting pictures of yourself like that, I mean, you have to have balls to do that. And if you have them, go for it, because I understand, everything's expensive nowadays, and OnlyFans, you can make a load of money if you play your cards right. So I definitely understand why people do it. There's no doubt about it. But the only reason why that it's not something that I really would do is because that's just, I want to do YouTube. I want to be remembered for YouTube, and I want to write my books. I want to be remembered for that. And, the thing is, I know if I did do an OnlyFans, I have a really, really good feeling that it would be pretty successful, and, I could really make money off of it. But what scares me about that is three things. And that is, first, is me being more successful on OnlyFans than I was on YouTube or as an author, and that being, that overshadowing what I truly love to do. That scares me. And another thing about it is, I would be scared to death at my future, because I do want to be a dad one day. I want to have kids. And it would terrify me that my child would eventually find out at an inappropriate age what their dad was doing or had done. And that scares me. And then the third thing is, I would be scared for my family, mainly just my parents and my brother, to find out, because I do have two young nieces that I would not want them to know. And, well, I mean, I know we all shouldn't judge each other, but still, I can't help, with it being people that I love, I can't help but not, think about that. But, and that's why I've said no to it. It's just not something, like I said, that I want to be remembered for. And, people who do that, I don't sit and talk shit about them as like, oh my God, they're nasty, that whore, blah, 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 or, get all like Christian-y on them. Oh, you're going to hell for doing that. That's not what I do. And that's stupid to me. People who do that kind of stuff, I'm not the type of person, y'all, that thinks sex and the naked human body is like this super taboo, just weird, unheard of thing and is evil. No, not at all. I mean, a human body is a human body. It's natural. We were all born naked. Sex is natural. That's how we all got here. If it wasn't for that, none of us would be alive. So it's not a taboo, subject. A lot of, especially religious people, really, really want to make sex and nudity just this, awful, horrible thing. I mean, and yes, children shouldn't see that kind of stuff. That, that's obviously a no-go. But, if you're an adult and you're okay with that, and you are at a legal age to say that you are okay with that, and, like I said, it'd be legal, well, that's not anybody's business but yours. And if it's paying your bills, and if you have children and that is supporting your children, and, it's not bothering you and your conscience that you're doing that, well, go for it. There's no reason why you should even have to explain yourself. But, in my situation also is, like, as far as it, I don't know. I'm scared that people would use it against me. Because a lot of the stuff that I stand for in my videos and talk about, that kind of to me, a lot of people would feel that doesn't align with like making an OnlyFans. And, I don't want my message to get mixed up and misconstrued and people think I'm somebody that I'm not. Because, I could understand how someone would think that way, because, I really am an old fashioned person. I do have some conservative ways. But to me, not really, because I grew up in a conservative area, so I know what that really is, to be super conservative, and I'm not that. But I'm definitely just more old-fashioned, monogamous, and, I'm not into that kind of lifestyle, into, that kind of career. Like, people who make adult films, I mean, they make millions. They can make millions. They can make millions off of one video. And yes, that sounds tempting to, you know, do that. Record yourself one time, you know, with somebody or whatever by yourself, and you be rich. You know, you have made thousands or millions off that one thing. But the only thing about the internet, y'all, and is that, you know, what you put on the internet is always going to be there. That's what I've always heard. And I need to look into that and see if that's true, because that's very scary for someone who posts a lot online like me. But, you know, what you put on the internet stays out there forever. And it's like, you know, I do wonder, like, would I regret that when I got older? Like, because I'm not going to be young forever. Either I'll die young or I'll get old. I mean, that's pretty much my two options. And I just would hate to, you know, have lived my life out and be older, you know, possibly be a grandparent, you know, and that not read my lifestyle anymore, and me feel a sense of shame towards it and regret. Because I don't want to feel like that about anything when I get older. And, you know, while I can't, you know, I don't know that now. I mean, I'm only 30. You know, there may be a lot of things that have happened that I'll end up regretting, or, you know, hopefully there's none at all. I just don't want to put myself in a situation that I think it is possible for me to get older and regret. Because, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, I used to work with elderly people, and you know, there was a lot of them that were filled with a lot of regret for things that they had done in their life, you know, whether it be stuff with their jobs and, you know, with their family, maybe not taking care of their children like they should. You know, they become very bitter in their old years. They were filled with a lot of self-hate, and just a lot of they were just always upset. And I think it all stems from a bunch of regret in their life, and I don't want to feel like that. So, y'all, that's why I don't want to do that. There's really no other answer to it. It's nothing about me being a little snobby, stuck-up bitch, you know, oh, I'm better than that, and you guys are trash. It's nothing like that, because there are people that are like that out there, and, you know, they're sick, stupid as hell. And that's not what you know, that's just not how I am at all. I don't feel that way. Mine is just for very, very personal reasons, career reasons, and I just want to keep it to YouTube and to being an author and to helping people by talking about my life experiences. That's what I want to stick with. So, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll be back probably tomorrow or the day after that for another video. Not sure what it's going to be on. I'm still trying to decide. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all shortly. Bye.